allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Wyatt.
Here.
Reister.
Here.
Bunce.
Present.
Stabell.
Here.
Engel is absent.
Excused.
Okay.
Motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
4-0. Mayor's comments, commendations. Welcome, Sam. And Jim. I need to read a Arbor Day proclamation on behalf of the city of Hudson. Whereas in 1872, J. Sterling Morton proposed to the Nebraska Board of Agriculture that a special day be set aside for the planting of trees, and whereas this holiday called Arbor Day was first observed with the planting of more than 1 million trees in Nebraska, and whereas Arbor Day is now observed throughout the nation and the world, and whereas trees can reduce the erosion of our precious topsoil by wind and water, cut healing and cooling cost, moderate the temperature, clean the air, produce life-giving oxygen, and provide habitat for wildlife. And whereas trees are a renewable resource giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products. And whereas trees in our city increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of the business areas, and beautify our community. And whereas trees, wherever they are planted, are a source of joy and spiritual renewal. Now therefore I, George Wessel, Mayor of the City of Hudson, Iowa, do proclaim April 27, 2018 as Arbor Day in the City of Hudson, Iowa, and I urge all citizens to celebrate Arbor Day and to support efforts to protect our trees and woodlands. And further, I urge all citizens to plant trees to gladden the heart and promote the well-being of this and future generations, dated this 9th day of April. Mayor George Wessel.
Happy tree.
Committee reports. Gail, you got administration?
Personnel Finance, we met on Monday, March 26th at 4:45. Our first discussion of the meeting was the employee policy handbook, and we talked more about health insurance, some different options, also what possibly the city would pay or the employee would pay if they were to retire early. And then we had some other options going, and so the mayor and the city clerk were going to go ahead and continue to look at cost scenarios, and we'll take a look at findings for the next meeting, just trying to get a balance on everything. The zoning administration position was discussed. It was recommended to appoint a zoning administrator, and that we would recommend the appointment of the city clerk, and so that was at our last meeting. Then Brenda Engel discussed that the Park and Rec Board would like to change the end date of their terms, and the mayor's gonna go ahead and email the board members to get their confirmation if they wanna stay on, and they'll look then at redoing those terms. And we adjourned at 5:10.
Where are those minutes in our packet? Are they in our packet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was zooming around. It doesn't matter. I'll go find them later.
Yeah, they're after the proclamation, I think after something else. Yeah. Any questions for Gail? Thanks, Gail. General government, discussion action, item A, discussion action to approve resolution 2366, resolution setting a date of meeting at which it is proposed to approve a development agreement with Jennifer and Kurt Beavers, including an annual appropriation tax increment finance, or payments. And what this is that the Beavers is doing the storage units, and they're doing it in phases. The next phase that they're into is they're putting up 7 condo units, business condo units. The first 2 have started to be constructing, and what this public hearing for is there'll be a proposed development agreement covering that increased tax valuation and increasing the amount of potential tax rebate to them over the period of time.
And this is setting it for what date?
23rd?
Yep.
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion? Roll call.
Wyatt.
Aye.
Bunce.
Aye.
Reister.
Aye.
Stabell.
4-0. Information items, there's 11 of them in your packet. Reminder items, regular scheduled meetings held at council chambers except electric board and library board. Public Works Committee is April 11th at 7 a.m. Mayor's Task Force, April 17th at 4:45 p.m. Personnel Admin Finance Committee, April 23rd at 4:45 p.m. Public Safety Committee meeting, April 26th at 4 p.m. Next council meeting is April 23rd and May 14th. Motion to adjourn? So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Adjourned. Katie was right, she said 8 minutes, it took 4.5.